Alright, so now we will deploy our app and I will deploy it on Vercel. So I have already added commit, get log, one line. These are all the commits. So now let's add a remote repository. And here I'll click a new repository and call it ads network. Create. And here now I'll push the code, get push origin master. Okay, so now let's visit Vercel. Add new project. And this is the one I would like to use, import. And we also need to add environment variables from our .env file. So let's add React app API key. Add. Now I will pause here and add all these one by one. Alright, I have added all the environment variables. So now let's click deploy. Alright, so it's deployed. Here, click here and then visit. Alright, so our app is deployed. And if we log in now, logged in, add favorite, remove favorite, profile. Filter by category, electronics, property, sort price low and price high. So everything is working as expected. And now in our Firebase project, go to authentication, templates and password reset. And here we have to update this link. We are not on localhost. Customize action URL and just copy paste this URL. remove one slash, and that's it, we are done. So our project is complete, and now let's work on our database security. So I would like to restrict database read and write access to these collections only. Let's say someone has access to our Firebase credentials and he tried to add another collection here, so he won't be able to do that because the rule we will write will restrict access to these four collections only. So click on rules, and here I will comment out this, and now match slash collection name, let's say users, and then we need a placeholder. So you can call it user ID or user, it's just a placeholder. So it represents any document inside users collection. And here we will write allow read if true. This true means anyone can read from users collection, and if we write it as false, then nobody will be able to read from users collection. So read access to everyone, and then allow write if request dot auth not equals to null. So now with this rule setup, so only authenticated user will be able to write in users collection, and the ads collection will be similar to this one. So let's copy paste this rule, match collection name ads, and then placeholder, call it add id or add. So everyone has read access to ads collection, but only authenticated user will be able to write. And now this time, in fact, let's write it match slash favorites placeholder, I will call it fav. And if you remember in our project, only authenticated user have access to read and write to this favorites collection. We are not displaying any sort of favorites information to unauthenticated users. So we will write allow read write if request.auth not equals to null. And same for messages. However, if you remember, message has a nested collection as well. Message, then message ID, then sub collection chat, then the ID, chat ID, and then messages. So we will have to use wildcard, which will be something like this. So let's do that. Message equals to and double star. So this means any path inside message collection, whether it's a message and then ID or within sub collection inside messages. And here this represents the document ID within this collection. We don't have any nested sub collection in favorites, ads or users. So this is how we are going to write for messages. Allow read write if request.auth not equals to null. And now click publish. So it's published. Now you see we have missing or insufficient permissions error, and that's because of this request.auth not equals to null. Right now we are not logged in. So let's try to log in. Here I am logged in, and if I refresh now, the errors are gone. And authenticated user can still write to users collection. If you take a look at data, users, and here, so upon login we set this field to true, which means we updated this document. So we are able to do that because of the rule. This one. Okay, so let's also try storage. So here I would like to restrict storage access to these two directories, ads and profile. So let's do that now. Right now all paths are allowed. So let's just comment it out, and here match, and it will be /ads, which is our folder name, and then let's write all paths, anything inside ads folder. Allow read if true. So unauthenticated user can read. And if you take a look at images, I am not logged in, but I can view the ads images. So this will be the same. And then allow write if request dot auth not equals to null. And let's copy paste it one more time, and this time for profile, and then anything inside profile directory, and rule will be the same. So let's click publish. Refresh. Okay, I am able to see the images. Now let's log in, and I will try to update the profile photo, edit, and then upload photo. Able to upload and also remove. So everything is working as before, but now we have restricted access to specific folders, ads and profile, in storage and in Firestore. We have restricted the access to these collections. And for favorites and messages, only authenticated user will be able to read and write, and for ads and user, anyone can read, but only authenticated user will be able to write.